Hi, seventh graders. Welcome to seventh grade health. I am your teacher, Mrs. Byerly, or you are probably watching this because you have Mrs. Smothers as well. We are going to be working hand in hand together throughout the rest of the school year. Regardless if you see her face or my face, just know that we are working together to bring you your curriculum, okay? So the first thing is that this week, which is April 20th, you guys have a couple different options that you guys can do to get your assignments in. We are going from Monday to Sunday, so as long as you get your work in by Sunday at some point before midnight, that's what we expect from you. So you have two different options. The first option, and there's three parts to it. You're first going to watch a video. We're talking about nutrition this week and next week actually. And so you're going to kind of work your way through the nutrition portion about what it is and how to stay healthy, understanding your calorie intake. You're going to learn about like certain foods that you need, how to make a balanced meal plan for yourself. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to watch a quick video. And I made this a few years ago actually. And I was losing my voice that day. But you're gonna watch this like 8-minute video on what a calorie is. You're not doing a scavenger hunt at the end like it says right here. So don't worry about the scavenger hunt. But obviously we are talking about calories. So you're gonna walk through that video. The next thing you're gonna do is you are going to watch another video. And I will give you the link to this, by the way. But how you get there is going to choose myplate.gov. You're going to, if you had to get there, you go to resources and you click down on videos. And then you are going to watch, if you scroll down, this one right here, it says, what's your healthy eating style? This walks you through, some habits of what you should be doing. And the thing that you're going to do to turn in some work is, and this will be in Google Classroom for both our classes, but right here there's going to be a document, and when you pull that up, everyone's going to have their own, so you're all going to have to submit this, and literally you're going to be writing right on this. So you're going to go through the 4 different steps that we want you to do. For step 1, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link, and what I want you to do and try to find out is what is your particular daily intake based on multiple different things. So if I click start, get your MyPlate plan, it's going to ask you multiple different things. So your age, I just did this by default the other day. Okay, we're just playing with it really quick. Just guessing, putting some numbers in here. Okay, you're going to also have to put in, so you're putting your age, your gender, whether you're male or female, how much you weigh. If you don't know, just take a guess. Same with height. If you don't know, obviously take a guess. And your physical activity. So whether it's less than 30 minutes, you get 30 to 60 minutes every day, or do you get more? Try not to think about quarantine. Think about when we were at school, how much you were getting when you guys had practices and your sporting events going on. I have a feeling lots of you are probably more than 60 minutes per day with activity, just based on how active you guys actually are. So click on that, and then you're going to click on calculate food plan. When you do that, it obviously is taking into account all of those factors, and right here, if that was you, it would be at 3,200 calories. So I would record that. If this was me, I would be recording that right here. And so maybe I would delete this, and I would just say 3,200 calories. Because remember, you're writing on this document, you're turning it in, you might even want to bold it so it stands out for me, okay? Anything like that. The second part, okay, this is talking about after you get your calories. I'm going to go back to this back to here. I want you to actually click on this. When you click on it, it's going to take you to a new page, but this page is going to talk to you about based on what the information you put in, it's telling you what they recommend for how many fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy that you're getting on a regular basis. And you can see for vegetables, it's 4 cups, and they give you your choices right here, okay? So if I go back to my document, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to fill this out. So vegetables, what did I just say? I think I said what? I can't remember what I just said. Sorry. 4 cups. So I would put 4 cups in that spot. So I'd be putting 4 cups right here. And then this part I want you guys to just tell me, like, what are some of those food option choices that they put there? Include those cups and ounces too. So for an example, for food choice 1 in here, so obviously this was what? 4 cups. I would put 4 cups here. Food choice number 1, it was this one. Maybe I want to put 2 cups of leafy salad. So over here I'd put 2 cups of leafy salad. And then I would just continue that over. Okay, and you're going to do that for all, oops, I put it under fruits, didn't I? I meant to put it under vegetables. But you're going to fill out this entire chart. It shouldn't take you very long to do those steps. Okay, we've got 2 more to go for these steps, but then you would be done for the week for this option. So step 3 is going to myfooddiary.com. This is where you are taking into account what you learned based on your calorie intake and based on what they recommend for your food intake as well. So I'd click on this, go to this document, or go to this website, and maybe think about all those healthy food options. I like smoothies, so maybe I wanted to do sorry, I can't even type right now. Strawberry, do they have it? Oh yeah, they do. So maybe I like a strawberry smoothie. I'd go to this right here, and I'm just going to log these calories. Now some of these, when you go to search for these, some of them are going to have like cups and things like that, and not necessarily, so here's some ounces, and that's fine. You can just put this information right here, go back, under the cups and ounces, okay, and then how many calories. So what you're doing is you are making a log just for a day, trying to get your recommended calories intake in. Plus, I want you to try to think about how many cups of all that food groups you need. Can you do it? So here's breakfast, here's lunch, and here's dinner. Now you don't have to use up all of these lines, but we're just trying to get you to start thinking about these calories that you would be consuming. So once you add up all these, so I'm asking you to do the total here of your dinner, your lunch, and your breakfast. Add them all together and put them right here, okay? After you're done completing your meal plan, okay, that might take a little bit of a process because you really got to think about what you want to make for a typical day. But I want you to kind of write a little summary on this, like a 6 to 10 sentences maybe. If you want to go over, that's totally fine too, but explain what you learned. Explain, was it harder than you thought to actually create a meal plan, thinking about my calories I was putting into my body, and thinking about all those recommended food groups that I needed and how much I needed. So just answer these questions, and honestly I think if you answer all those questions you should get to your 6 to 10 sentences. Then you'll just hit submit, and where we're going to be posting that, I'm going to go back to our Google Classroom. We're going to be posting it under classwork. Now I'm not sure, Miss Smothers' classroom might look a little different than mine, maybe not, but either way we will probably be putting it under a folder tab that looks very similar to this, week 1 in here, okay? And it will be some sort of assignment document that you will be working on your computer and then submitting it. The second thing that you guys are going to be doing is that we have there's an online program called Everfi, and let me just make sure I can do this. What you guys are going to do is you guys are going to go to Everfi. Okay, and when you go to Everfi, and click on it. You guys are student teacher login. And let me see if I can move my face out of the way really quick. Here, you don't have an account, okay? So I want you to go to register. And we're going to give you a registration code. I'm not going to put that in this video, but whether we put it under Google Classroom, probably you'll know where to find it, but it'll either be in Google Classroom or even on It's Learning If for my class. So, and you'll log in there. It is a course that is going to take you through the same things I just kind of talked about. It probably will start something off like this. But let me just show you. View the course outline. And so the things that you're going to be doing in here, okay, so meal builder says students, so behavioral goals in the end. Students will evaluate the choice of healthy foods out of the options available to them in ordering and creating a well-balanced meals. You're going to look at nutrition labels to help you understand foods for each of your food groups, and you're going to be mindful of your eating habits in the end. So very similar to the same document I had. The only thing about this is that it is a course, okay? So you're going to have to follow it all the way through. If you don't pass some of the quizzes and you end up failing the course, you're going to have to pass it in the end. You can take this as many times as you want to. But as long as we can see it on our end if you passed or you didn't pass. So if you choose this option and you don't pass, you're going to have to go back and complete the course until you pass it, okay? So you have two different options. Whatever one is best for you is what we want you to do, what you feel comfortable with. There you go. If you have any questions, you reach out to both myself and Miss Smothers, and hopefully you guys have a great week. I gotta figure out how to get back and start my video. Have a great week.